Hello everyone, welcome back. So, I've been doing a lot of thinking about how to go about the issues we're having at the moment. My goodness, that was loud. Um, and the only thing I can think of is to to just try, basically. Um, I did see something though. I think it's this one. That's the ball, the not the ball, the well, yeah, kind of. It's the ice ball challenge thing. Um, this is the one I'm thinking of. It is. Okay. We're gonna try this world first because I feel as though it makes the most it seems the most attainable. It has the most immediate trial and error, and it actually shows you your errors, even though I have no clue what I'm doing. Wow, did I turn up my volume or something? I don't think I did. Where's my volume at? It won't show me. Oh, I didn't turn up my volume. That's loud. Okay. So there's a few things. There is this puzzle, which I don't understand, but I am assuming has something to do with this whole chaotic mess. What happens if I turn them all off? Hey, Andrew, how's it going? Nope, they just go back. Okay. I have no clue what that does. We will figure that out, I guess. So the one thing that I figured made the most sense to figure out was the ice ball going on the track that we launch. And where'd the book go? The book is over here. I figured I should go back before I go too far into this. I should go back and recheck what the guy's experiments with the balls were, so I can know kind of what weights I'm looking at. Because there was, I know it was either that the light blue ones were either heavier than wood or lighter than wood, but I don't remember which. But I should be able to get there from up here. Yeah, I can just call the elevator. I'm doing good. Yes, call the elevator. Wait, can I call the elevator through here? Yeah, I can. Yeah, I just need to leave first. Yeah. Right there. And push the button. Now, the thing is, there's so much... I feel as though there's so many hints for everything, but I don't catch them. And with this little workshop, I don't know exactly what I'm going to be looking for exactly for everything. Right, it rotates when it comes down here. Okay. So we have one little blue one here. We have... Okay. So it is lighter. No, heavier. It is heavier because it is as heavy as 4 wood. Okay, that's interesting. Wasn't there another display somewhere around here? 4 of these things is equal to 1 of the metal one. Okay, so that's some easy enough math. We got 4 wood is equal to that, and then 4 of those is equal to the metal. We also have this trap, which I assume relates to the the bird age. I'm assuming that would indicate then that we did what we were supposed to, because we let the bird free by electrocuting it. But at the same time, I don't feel as though that's right, because we're supposed to find a symbol somewhere, and I didn't find a symbol. Okay, but as long as I can remember these weights, hopefully I can figure something out with this this puzzle, because it shouldn't be too hard. I feel like we just need to find the right counterbalance. Both of them are balanced in the center, so I'm assuming. No, I need to leave that way, right? So we just gotta get rid of the elevator. I'm assuming that the gear thing has to be centered and not to one side or the other, which is easy enough. We tried, what was it? We tried the blue, which was way too heavy. I think it was. Well, I mean, it probably would have been. I'm not exactly sure though. We'll have to just trial and error it a little bit, I guess. Okay. And then the other thing is I have absolutely no clue how to do this puzzle that we're seeing right now with all the roller coaster tracks or whatever it is. Because that one just seems super complex, but I've heard that this island is the easiest of the three, which is not comforting, but I should be able to get through it then. So where was it? It was down this way for this puzzle. And let's start off by checking what we have on the weights already. Because I feel like it needs to be... Okay, we have nothing on the weights. Let's try just putting the wood on there. So that'll be the lightest one. I'm not sure if both is the best option or not, but it'll at least give us maybe a reference point. Okay, and then we obviously... So, well, I'm assuming we need this to be centered. Is that a wooden ball? Oh, is that my hint? It does look wooden. So that would make sense why it's heavier, right? So then, in the instance where that's a wooden ball, it was 4 wood. 4 wood equals 1 of the blue ones. So that would mean that theoretically I should just have one of these ones and that should be the same weight, right? Because it would be a quarter, which would be equal to 1 wooden ball. That would make sense, I think. How is that wrong, though? That is wood, isn't it? Oh, it's wood with some metal. Okay. So, did we try 2 wood last time? Man, I wish we didn't have to raise and lower this thing every time. We'll try maybe 2 wood. Oh, but if wood is the lightest and metal is the heaviest... Let's try 2 wood and 1 metal, maybe? Let's see. We'll see about that. I feel like it would make more sense to use 2 of the other ones, but I'm positive I tried that. Okay, so that's too heavy. Now, the other thing that's on my mind is also how they showed in the study, there was the 2 little men, and they moved the point of balance, and that 1 man was equal to the weight of 2 men if the balance was moved. So I wonder if I move things to that side, where it is heavier now. Right? I think that's correct. Then maybe it'll be the same weight. But it'll probably still be too heavy because... Okay. It's not too heavy. Hello. Oh. Wait. Wait, no. That went back down, though. Oh. Oh, boy. This is going to be tough. Anything new with me? Not too much. Other than I got bug snacks and I've been playing that like crazy. That's pretty much the newest thing for me. Okay. So I need to bring up a document to remember these symbols. Now, I don't know how it correlates to the how it really correlates to the puzzle itself, like where it happens. So I'm just gonna have to put down the thing and hope that I figure out what that does eventually. So now this was a grid of hexagons inside of a hexagon of 3 by... Oh, that's not even how it's gonna work. Okay, it's a hexagon. Can we add... Nope, not to that one. Maybe we can for this one. 5 sides, there we go. 6 sides. So I want a... Bug snacks. It's a... I think for a while it was a PlayStation exclusive. Basically where you're a character that goes to an island where snacks are alive and they turn you into... It's quite categorized as psychological horror, which is interesting, but I think it's some sort of, like, metaphor for drug use or something like that, but I'm not fully sure. Okay, so... This is gonna bug me because it's not actually a perfect thing. There we go. Okay, so this is our hexagon. Now I need a whole bunch of little ones. So we have one at the very top, one at the very bottom, and one in the middle. So this is obviously put into a grid of 5 by 5. Theoretically. But even, I think the farthest 5 have to be... It's technically 5 and 4.5. Or something like that. Or 5 and 4, something like that. Okay, but let's grab... I want one more of you. Oh, do I have to do... Oh, let's just copy it, then. Make this a nice darker color. So this is going to be quite a bit smaller, then. We're going to go all the way up to here, and we're going to... Control J. Whoa. No, I don't want a small version. I want the same size version. Good enough. I guess not good enough. There we go. And there we go. Okay. So there's our 5 by 5. And then if we just set this one here, that one there, we can see that it's a half. So we need one on either side of that, and then one on the corners. So we need one there, and then copy that. Pop it down right there. Oh boy. And one right there. Okay, so this is going to be our shape. I'm going to make that black, actually, so it's easier to see. So that's our shape for something. It controls something. But I'm not exactly sure what it controls. But that is a symbol. And I don't think that's the symbol that we need for the overarching story, but that is a symbol. So I guess that's a good sign. Now, this one... See, this path takes us to... Doesn't this just give us a different view? Or no, this was... Where does this one lead us to? Wait, where does this lead us to? Wait. Oh, that sends us... Okay, that sends us here. So there must be... Okay, I wasn't here before. Oh. Oh, interesting. So that one doesn't work. I don't understand what this all means exactly. But hopefully I'll understand eventually. Whoa, something's going on there. Hello, Harry. My day is going well. How is yours? Oh, that's what was going on. There's some sort of like weird field thingy. Oh, weird. Why do we want that? Is that controlling this then? Or is that changing the waveform? Oh, interesting. Okay, so that's changing the waveform, but why do I want a different waveform? I don't understand why I would want that. Okay, so this was what was default going on, and I can't seem to just turn it off. So it's got to be one of these waveforms is what I need to set it to, apparently. But I have no clue why. But I can follow this where it will be going. Oh, does that change its destination? Oh, I wonder, because this thing like splits off into 5 different directions. I wonder if that changes where it goes. Oh, it totally does. Because we can set each one. Okay. So we got to know the order of these things. Oh my goodness, that's going to be fun to figure out. Okay. And then they all meet in the center here. Oh, hello. So they come down here. And they go around. But they all loop back. Where do we want this to end up? I think we want it to end up going this way, right? Because then it travels into there, and I assume opens up that chamber for us. So, I'm not sure why there's a sound happening here. But we obviously want it to then go from here, where it swirls down, and then we want it to go... Oh, I guess the best version would be to go this from here, this way to there, but that's not perfect because it's all 5-sided. Well, I guess no, it's 6-sided. Wait, yeah, 6-sided. Wow, this is confusing. Okay, that is interesting though. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm assuming there's got to be a diagram for it somewhere, but that's not it. I'm assuming that's Akinar and Cirrus. Oh, there's a rope here, though. Oh. Maybe just for while they were painting it or something. We do have a broken chain there. And there is this ladder, right. This ladder just leads us up to this thing, though. But also to this thing, where this thing is actually functioning. But the issue is that these symbols do correlate. Is this to show us what the order should be? Like how they should interconnect? I don't get it, though. I don't understand it. We can't go that way, so we gotta go down. Okay, well there is... Where are we going? There's an elevator somewhere around here. Here it is. Does this just take us, though, to the... Yeah, this just... Doesn't it take us to the viewing area of this thing? Yeah. Which we don't really... Oh, interesting. There we can see that it's got a different weight on it there. So yeah. We don't need that necessarily. So I guess we go down. Now, what was the other? There is another... I thought there was another puzzle somewhere around here that needed to be solved, but maybe it was just that one? Is that the only symbol we need to get this thing running? Guess we'll have to find out. Okay, so that was that. Oh, that's how this works. So then we need a second diagram and then a third diagram for this. Oh, interesting. There's like a marking there. It kind of looks like a mouse or a cat or something. Oh, it goes away when you leave, though. Okay. So... if there's 3 symbols around that all correlate to this, how come there's only 2 mechanisms that I see? Unless it's just I gotta figure out the one that I'm dealing with here to progress. But I don't feel like that's the case. Oh, but it might be the case. Probably is. Okay. So if... Right, we gotta go up. Now this one's gonna be annoying because we gotta make a lot of moves. But basically, this one is breaking at that field, it seems. Okay, so that one's incorrect. Now we gotta figure out what that one does. Or what symbol that one needs to be. Do we just need to have it correlate to its proper position? Because that's the one with the knob and then the 4 points. So I'm assuming that's what we need to do, is we just got to get them to correlate. So the knob with the 4 points has got to be lined up with the knob and the 4 points, I assume? Knob with the 4 points. For the second one. So that means we went from here over to here. So that means this one needs to be positioned on this one. And then this one's going to go down. Now, if I were to take a guess, I would assume... I don't even know. Oh, yeah. It's a Corvette. Corvette ZR think that's a 10. I don't exactly know, but I know it's a Corvette. That's about it. Yeah. Okay, so I guess let's just trial and error this. Even though it's gonna be annoying to go back and forth and back and forth. Just to figure out where everything needs to be. But if my hypothesis is correct, then we are well on our way to getting it. It's just a matter of clicks. Okay. Lever. So now, theoretically, if we do this, it should make it past the second thing and then go on to the third. That one worked. That one worked. Okay, now that one. Okay. So I'm thinking then what's going to happen is... All right. Hope you have a good evening, Andrew. I'm assuming it's going to go... So it went this one, that one, then this one. So I'm assuming it's going to go over to this one. And then over to this one. Which means that we want... This one was... It's like 3 little tines with 2 knobs. And then this one, I mean, I guess we don't really need to know the shape as much as just its positioning. So that one's next, then that one, and then that one is at the bottom. So I think I can actually do that all in one swipe. We'll see if that works. Thanks for hopping on, Andrew. Okay, so this one went over to this one. Oh, I didn't notice that like chamber looking thing over there. That must be another puzzle maybe? Or something. Maybe it's just dormant. Maybe it's just there for aesthetics. That could also be. So this one is next at that position. Then it should be this one. It's next at that position. And then it's gotta be this one. At that position. I think I'm really hoping. Amazing how this is all making a lot more sense now. There we go. I really hope this works. I think this should theoretically let us into there, maybe? Either that or it's going to help us figure something out, because we need one more tile. Okay. Let's test it. That one's good. That one's good. That's good. Good and good. Perfect. We did it. Which means... What's our symbol? Okay. Oh, these are color-coded. So we've got one that's... The other one had a gold outline. So let's make this have a gold outline, because that would look nice. at least a yellowy outline. There we go. So that's going to be one of them. That's the first one. Second one is blue. Copy this file. Blue, and we need 4 and then 3, and it's kind of in like a Spotify signal logo. So that means that we got to move this one to here. This one to here. And then that one to there. And that's that part of it. So now there's just one more somewhere, but I don't know where, and that's the big issue that I'm having. Unless the collection of these two will open up a path to the next one. Because it didn't seem to do much with the building beside me. But there is like this this thing here, which those were the pieces that were getting raised up before. But okay. So this one is like that. Then we can move on to this one, which is like that. And then we've got one final one that I gotta figure out somehow. I have no clue how. There is a walkway down there, though, oddly enough. I don't know how to get to that walkway, but I would like to learn. Whoa, where am I facing? There, that's where I need to face. Okay, so there must be like an opening somewhere here that I missed. Possibly. Unless it's that I need to follow a path down. Maybe I need to follow this this path down to where the orb went. Yeah, because there's all this area, and that must be where the last puzzle is. Oh, it totally is. Okay. So all these little basins full of water. I'm not sure what that has to do, but it's probably part of the puzzle. Also got like this little chute here. Oh, these are interesting. That is rather curious. Okay. Oh! I could have just went down this way. Okay, that would have been easier. But I gotta figure out the shape that I'm supposed to be doing. Where do I need to go to find this shape? I feel like I should just be walking up on those ones. But it seems like if it's moss covered, I can't. I'm not sure if that has anything to do with what I'm trying to do or not. Could it be that these steps are really... We've got like, what, 3 and 2 and... Oh, never mind. There's a gate. Silly me. Okay, so this is a puzzle then. And we got some notes. Ah, the memories flood over me too fast. They race around inside my head, filling my soul with despair. And the more I think about how nothing can be done, how no one can be alive outside his shield, the faster the fog rushes in. I can lose myself in the fog when it's thick enough. I can let go and be safe. I can start to forget. But I must not forget. I must remember every lie they told my people. How they manipulated us all to get what they wanted. They told me they had come to fix my world. They asked me to arrange a meeting with the elders. The books they carried in with them showed other worlds, beautiful places, where people didn't have to work so hard to survive. They told my people that Atrus had written these books, that he had written Nerayan, but that he'd made our world unstable. They said he wanted to make us slaves to the tree. They asked me, don't you remember, Saavedro? Our father wrote this world to teach us. Okay, so that's... Oh, hang on. Show us his son. Interesting. Okay, so maybe that isn't a broken spot. No, that isn't. Okay. Um, I don't know what to say. I don't know how it could be true, but why would they lie? Why would Atrus have lied? The worlds they showed us in those books, the elders refused to believe them. They say we cannot abandon the tree. For thousands of years, we have tended the lattice roots. Without our traditions, we will die. I don't want to die, I don't. But Sirius and Akinar they said they would come back. Saavedro, they would come. Ooh. Just like Atrus once said to you as well, he said he would come back, but then he didn't. And for that, you'll have to make him pay. Okay, so he sounds like he's losing his mind just a little bit. Okay, let's see what this puzzle's like, though. So, we've got these 3, pegs that go in there. And this is a rail down into there. Okay. So I can only assume that that's supposed to stop either there, or there. It would make sense if it stopped there, then went over to here, and went around to, like, there. But I don't know why. Okay, let's try... What is... Okay. Got, like, these little... Oh, we gotta stop it at a point. So that means we gotta stop it at, like, here. Possibly. Okay, so that does stop it, but I don't understand exactly how that whole thing works. So we need to figure out where it wants to be stopped, which I'm gonna see. What if we put it right before it? Okay. And then it'll break. So it is... Technically, that's correct. I don't... Oh. I don't know what the whole, point of this is. I don't know what we're supposed to be doing exactly with this is, and where we're trying to get this orb. But we got it over to that side once, and it lands there. Oh, hang on. I think I see where this is going. Okay, so there, we want it to stop. I think we want it to stop there. Which would mean that if that's the starting point right there, we want it to stop when it's moved 2 spaces. And I think that would be there. And that one's right there. Then this one stops... Theoretically, this one stops there. And launches it over to here, which will be that spot there. And then this one we want to rotate around until it gets to there, I think. Where we will launch it up. Which means that we need to put in a blocker... where I don't even know. We need it to be blocked... like right there or something. Yeah, should be right there, I think, actually. Possibly. We'll see. I think that one actually might be right. Hold on a second. No. Okay, not quite. So we needed it to move over one. So we had one here for sure. And then we had... should be one here. And then... we only have 3 pegs. So we gotta do this right. So if we adjust things... so that instead... this one only moves 1, right? And shoots over to there. But that won't work. Because we aren't set up for that. This one has to go over to there. I feel like that one has to go over to there. But then that means that we would need it to be able to put a thing right in there, which we can't. So... what if we try to launch it over to there? So that would have to be over by 1, 2, 3. So theoretically there. So it'll move over to there. Launch over to here. And when this one is filled... this one will be also filled. This one will have a thing to catch the ball. Because it will move... okay. Oh, this is going to be an interesting one to figure out. But basically, that one will be filled. So we can use that one to catch it. So we need to bring this one... 1, 2, 3, 4. And if it's currently sitting there, then that would be 1, 2, 3, 4 right to there. I think that'll make it stop at the right spot. That one will launch it over to here. Which that will then be... Let's see, if this becomes the new center. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hang on a second here. Then we need to move it over one more, I think, to get it to launch. Oh, I don't even know. Let's just see if this theory works. Okay, it doesn't. That's what I thought. So we need to put it into that one. I see where we need to put it into. Okay. So theoretically, this one actually needs to go, I think, right there. See, because that's gonna move to there. That's gonna move to there. That's gonna move to there. So yeah, right there should be where it needs to go. I guess let's test that. Just do this one step at a time. Okay. Okay, so yes. That one needs to go there. Now, I should have been watching. I'm so annoyed that I wasn't. But we need to watch for when this one gets to here, I believe. So that should, in theory, be 2 steps behind where it currently is. And if that is currently there, then we should want it to be there. Theoretically. In theory. One too far. Okay. So 1 there. And if that was 1 too far, then we want this to move to there. Yeah. And then it's going to launch over to here and start moving. Which, if that is now there... Wait. If that is... this a wee bit. Okay. We'd want it to only move over one tile, so I feel like it would have to be right there. Is what I'm feeling like. No, that would be wrong. No, that would be right. Theoretically. Theoretically, that's what we want. Okay, good. Okay, good. Perfect. Yes! Haha! I did it! Yes! Okay. We got our symbol now. And this one's green. Okay, let's copy this over. So this one goes 4 clustered there, 1 at the bottom and 1 in each corner. So we just got to move this one here, that one there, and that's our shape. Gotcha. Okay, let's head down. Wow, that was that was a bit tougher, but I got it. Faster than I would have got it last time, that's for sure. My brain was so cooked yesterday, the other day. I was exhausted. I'm still exhausted, but at least I've got a fresher mind today. Okay, so first one. Yeah. Second one is third one is nice. And so that allows us to go into here. Ooh. Okay. We got a chair. There's a lot of these things. Oh my goodness. Okay.
"20 years, Atrus. 20 long years
Hey, Colleen.
alone.
How's it going?
They tied me to a post. They burned their Myst linking books in front of me. They took everything I had. My wife. My 2 baby girls. And then, when I finally made it back to Narayan and I saw... It would have been better if I had died.
Okay. Yeah, Atrus' sons were not too nice of people. Let's pull this lever. Okay, so we got some colors. That's something I'm noticing right off the bat. Oh, wait a second. Are we in the ball dropper? Okay, we got colors. We got blue going that way. Yellow going that way. Red going that way. And green going that way. So we are on the red portion. Oh, does that correlate with the colors of the thingamabobs? Wait a second. Hang on. Yellow or green? Yeah, that totally does. Blue, yeah. And green. Okay, so that correlates. So this is the red one. If there was to be a hexagonal code, then this would be where it is. Or that would be its color, I guess. Okay, so red. We got to figure out this path here. I'm assuming that's saying going from here. Oh, or is this the center point? Okay, if we obviously want it to end there. Then we probably want it to do that? That doesn't make much sense, though. But that makes more sense than the other options. Okay, let me see here. Or are we just trying to figure out a shape that works? So that doesn't work with anything. Neither does this, seemingly. Unless it's supposed to be like that. But if this is the center point, I am so confused, but I want to figure this out. This doesn't make any sense. Okay, but we do have the colors here. So that's the green. So we can see, I guess, this is the center point. These are the things that'll send them in that direction. So theoretically, I don't know what orientation we need this to be in, but it would make sense if it's in that orientation. Wait, but if it's got to come in... Okay, so let's say this is that tile right there. This would be that tile. This tile. That is that tile. That is that tile. That would be this tile. And that would be that tile. And then that would be this tile. So I don't feel as though there's any possible way we can utilize that, because it's just water, as well as the fact that it doesn't connect to anything ever. Except to deadness. And this one has some troubles with the whole connections thing as well. But if we're starting here, and we want to end up here... Oh boy, this is going to be an interesting one to figure out. I'm assuming that our starting point would be this path right here. So then we would want it to go this way. So it goes around to here. And then around to here. And then over to here. But that will lead us to nothing. This is going to be so confusing. Okay, well, let's just figure out our orientation for this one. So theoretically, what I'm thinking in my brain right now is that this should send it forward. Is there a thing to test that? Oh. Okay. What happens if we push this button? Okay, that one didn't... Oh, that activated that. Oh. So we got to get the ball to run over all three of them. at the same time before it goes to here. So we need this to be the last place it goes, and it does need to go in like that, as far as I know. So we want it to actually start off then potentially going this way. Then it goes through its cycle here. Then theoretically around to blue, does its thing at blue. Goes around to green, does its thing at green. And the only thing I can think of is that it's gotta link up somehow. Unless we gotta start in reverse or something like that. Oh, no, that doesn't make any sense. Because it does show like this one, maybe. Well, let's see. What happens if we send out the green one first? Okay, but then it breaks because there's no connection there. So we've got to make a connection to that one. Right? Because there's no other way of, you know, this one just faces the same way every time. It goes in and then it seems as though it goes in and then it comes back out. Unless it's saying that this one pushes it around to here. Oh! I wonder if this one pushes it out to here so it goes around. Okay, let's test that. I don't know exactly how to know. But let's test that. I probably could have tested it with a quicker one, but that's okay. So it raises that. No, but then it just breaks. Okay, because also it wouldn't make sense, because this does nothing then. My goodness, this is confusing. It must mean that we need to utilize all 5 of these connections. But I don't know how, because we can only use 2 at a time. Unless we utilize them like this, right? Because then we got a connection going. This is gonna be a tough one. Okay, that would make sense, because we can't really utilize that properly. So then it would make just as much sense to go like that. I guess. But then this is completely useless. Unless it goes like that. Then that's using that. Okay, that's using those two. That's using the one, but this is using that cross and that cross. This is using that cross. I don't know how to go about this, but I'm gonna hope that this is right. I don't think it is. Oh, right, I started off in the wrong spot. Right, we also gotta, because we gotta think of a track that this ball is gonna follow, right? Following it all the way, not necessarily through these crosses, but to its end goal. Oh my goodness. So, how are we gonna make all these cables connect is the really big one. My assumption would be to start with green. And then maybe send that over to yellow? Maybe? Now, the other thing I'm thinking is, like, why is this diagram here? Does it mean that this is the actual location of each object? Or is it indicating that... Because technically, this is in line with one of the openings. So it could be that this symbol is showing that actually right here is the object of interest. But that wouldn't make much sense exactly. Because we can't orient anything to that. Oh my goodness, this is confusing. Okay. So let's just continue along the path that this is the object of interest. This is our end goal right here. And this is where we're starting. If we start with green, theoretically our ball goes up and then it comes back down. The same path, which would then send it on to here to crash into that. So we would want it to do something different from that. Love pipe puzzles? Usually me too, but this one's pretty hard. Okay. So I mean that keeps up a loose end, I guess, at least. That might be our way to getting it to that would probably be our way of getting it to the end goal. So it does yellow last, right? So if we do green second, maybe? Or if we can figure out how to do green first. Hang on. Okay, so if we do... Blue will just send it... I don't even know what these shapes represent, though. I don't know how this flow is happening. Okay, theoretically, though, let's just go best case scenario, right? Blue goes out to here, does its thing, and then comes back this way. Does the green thing, then comes back this way. But then it still breaks. I feel like we need it to come around like this. So if we start with green, and it goes green and then goes around like this, it'll do the blue and then the yellow and then go up to red, maybe. Let's try that. Theoretically, in a perfect scenario, that would make sense, I think, but I don't think that's right. Okay. So for some reason, that sent it on to red. Which is not what we want. I don't know how it sent it on to red exactly. Unless it's showing that this is the order. So we need to start with yellow, then go on to blue, and then go on to green, which sends it on to red. Maybe? If we start with... Okay, so let's try that. Let's start with yellow. This probably isn't the right thing either. I know that there's a specific cutscene that happens when you do get it right, and it's a really cool cutscene. I don't remember what the cutscene is, but I just remember it's really, really cool. Okay, that one raises. Oh, and then it gets sent on to green. So we skipped blue somehow in the equation. And then this is going to get sent on to red. So we are making progress, though. That's a big thing to consider here. My thought now is that maybe this will happen, right? Get it to blue. Maybe. Let's give that a try. Nope, that was the wrong one. Shoot. Man, my internet is doing weird things today. Okay, so let's try this starting at yellow. Now I want this to move on to blue. Really hoping it does. And it goes on to... I don't know why it goes on to green. Help me. Why does it go to green? Okay. So something's going weird. To make that go to green. The only thing I can think is that it's going to yellow, and then it is coming out this way and sending it to green. That's the only thing in my brain that makes sense. Which would mean that we need to adjust how this is figuring itself out. Except that this can't really connect anywhere unless we're taking it like that. If that's possible to send it to blue. I don't know if that's gonna work though, because it's not a connecting line, you know? Ah, boy. I want this to just go on to blue. Okay, well, let's try that, because nothing's linking it to red now. This will probably still send it on to just green, but we'll see if there's a disconnect at red, maybe, where it breaks before getting to red. Okay, it does break. So... possibly? Says it looks like it's going in here and then out there. Which would mean that if this goes to the green, then maybe we need to start with blue and see how to get it going around to the yellow. Like that? Think about it, okay? Start it here. Goes to here. Comes out here. Goes around here into here. Out here into here. Out here into here to red. Except that it breaks before getting to red. Because it's not connecting that. Okay. That's connecting it. Maybe. Let's give it a try. Let's start with blue. Never done this before. Oh, we did it! Oh, we did it! Ha! We got it right! Haha! This is gonna be fun. I guess we better have gotten it right. Okay, then this will take us on to, oh, this is so cool. So we go past red into yellow. There's yellow. Then we go around, here we go, and over. Now we're on to green. Oh, this is so cool. This is such a cool cutscene. There we go. Oh, this is gonna be something else. Oh boy. Oh wow. So cool to get this perspective on everything. Oh. It's too bad I don't have free look in this. Here we go. Okay. Oh, they draw me a picture for me. Oh, that's so nice. I was thinking I would have to draw that myself. Okay. So we got our picture. Haha! We completed the first age. So now we can go back to Janine. I think that's how you pronounce it. Wow, that was a lot of work. That took way longer than I thought it would be. Oh, I'm... Okay. So we're back here. I still don't know where to put in the code exactly. Unless it has something to do with this sort of thing. I don't know where to put in the code. It's the big deal. I'm thinking I'll do the color area now. Next. So that's the volcanic age. Because it was the most... It made the most sense, and it's not as easy to get lost in. And I'm really not looking forward to the age with the nature, because that one is just so hard to follow. I feel like I should have been getting close to the answer, but I don't have any clue what the answer would be for that. Okay, so we started with yellow, then we went to blue, then green, then red, then purple, then red. No, that's not right. We did... Oh boy, it went yellow, blue, green, red, yellow, purple, red. Yellow, blue, green, red, yellow, purple, red. There we go. Glad I still remember that. What kind of? Okay. Oh, voltaic. Thought that said volcanic. Okay. And I'm not sure how this one's gonna go either, though, because this one seemed... At least the terrain made sense. I don't understand much of how the mechanics are supposed to work of it, though. Because we've got a lot of doors that we just can't go into, like this one. We can't open, and I assume it's because power isn't running to it, but I don't know how to get power running to it. Now, this was the path that we took before. This will lead us to this chamber, which should be open now. Yeah. This is the place that fills up with lava. And it would make sense if this is how it's supposed to be. I feel like. Unless it isn't. So that cools things off. So we can go in. I don't know if things are supposed to be cooled off. It would make sense if they aren't supposed to be cooled off, so that we can get steam power to everywhere. That's what would make sense to me. In my brain? So that gets things heated again. Okay, let's go up through this pipe. That doesn't go where I wanted to. Now, I would assume that since we've got... Hang on a second. Can I go up there? Because it looks like there's a thingamabob up there. Guess not. I would assume that since we have steam now, we would have power to these mechanisms. But it really doesn't seem like that. Can't get over there. Because, like, here's the thing, is, like, this stuff, I feel like I should be able to hear the steam. But nothing's flowing through this stuff. Which is kind of a big deal. And we kind of need that area open, I think, to get down there. Oh, no, we need the elevator to work so we can get down there. I don't know why we need to get down there, but we do. I don't think the elevator's going to work. Yeah. Elevator doesn't work. Now, last thing I can think to do, really, is in this area. Just because we've got this diagram thing here. But I don't know what any of this really means. Oh no, that's just a rock. But if we go in here, we can shut off water flow to that area. No, we're opening up the water flow to that area. I think I need to shut off water flow to that area. Unless I'm wrong. But I think it would make sense if I need to shut it off. Now we've got this area. And a door. That is not allowing us to do much. And the only thing I can think of is that then it's gotta have to do with this. But I don't know what this thing adjusts exactly. Like it lowers a plate. But I don't know how that affects us. Like when we come up here, it seems as though it would be this plate right here. Okay, it's angled that way. Let's just check something here. Okay, I'm assuming that it is supposed to be like that. Even if it's not doing anything yet. Let's try directing water flow differently, maybe? Though I don't know that that'll help. Okay. So we are still unable, we can't go down there now though, is the big thing. We obviously need to get over there somehow. Let's see if maybe this affects the steam power. Maybe this lets water enter into here? I don't hear any difference. But maybe there's a difference? And still not hearing a difference. Oh, we're right on top of the boiler thingy. There's the knobs for it. I think, right? Possibly. Those are the knobs for it. It's way up there. That's not the knobs for it. Still not doing anything. Obviously this is supposed to do something, but that's all we get. And I assume this needle is actually supposed to be like representing something. So if none of that is working, chances are this elevator probably isn't working. That would be correct. This looks as though I should be able to open it, but I can't. The only thing I can think of is maybe I'm doing something wrong here, or I'm supposed to understand this diagram, but I just don't. Because the thing is, frankly, I don't. I don't know what on earth this diagram is supposed to mean. I just want to go in this door. And I want to know why this whole, like, lifting up system thing is a thing. Let me... Wait a second. Why is that removed? That's odd. I never noticed that before, but this panel thing has like a cover that isn't there. Too bad I can't crawl through that vent. Okay, so now that we're all safe with water and everything, let's remove this piston from that platform. I don't get why we need this thing to do anything exactly, unless it's gotta like get compressed by water or something. I just want my Wi-Fi to work. So I'm not seeing any reason for this thing to be. It doesn't make sense why I need to lift it up or have it lowered. Unless it all has something to do with this. If I go in here, it's all, you know, liquidy lava. That gets the heat going. Okay, so we want to open that up. Let's go out here. Now, I feel like I've done everything right, unless... Okay, what does that do then? What does... Oh, okay. So that lifts us up. Okay. So if that's lifted up, I mean, we can view this lovely mural. But I don't see much difference. Let me switch this thing over to the other side again. Lower down. So if it's on that side, which I know that that's the side that I was on when we started this age. So that raises that up. But it doesn't seem as though it might heat things up. Yeah. Doesn't seem to heat things up. Is there a reason for that? No, that's just higher up. Okay. So let's move that back down. So the only other thing I can think of then would be... Is there a reason to having it on this side? And then bring it... Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. And like, sure, we can move it up like that. Move that over. Oh, that's probably what we were supposed to do. Whole thing fills up with lava. That was pretty cool. And now we can do something with this. That sounds like a generator. Or something along those lines. Okay. So then if we... No, I didn't want that. But down... up. Is there no way of leaving if this thing is turned on? Because it won't allow me to lower it any further. Oh, there we go. And then let's move that back. Okay, I think we may have some power going now. That fan was not running before. Or that sound was not going before. So now if we bring this up, get that lava going again. Can't push it up any higher, but now, theoretically, we might have some steam power. I'm hoping. Okay, I'm hearing that sound. Translating. Okay, that sounds like steam. So now... Okay, we've got steam going there. So now we can... now we can adjust the pressure. No, it doesn't seem to work. So I'm not sure what that means for us. Exactly. It seems like it would make sense if we need more air being compressed through these valves, though. Because I'm assuming that indicates maybe more pressure over less. That does something. Oh my. Wait, what did that do? Okay, well, let's get some more pressure again, I guess, then. Okay. We moved up again. Okay. I'm gonna assume that's what we were supposed to do. I'm assuming so. Because I guess that harnesses more steam power then. There must be, like, I would think that there would be, with the way that they like to do puzzles in this game, I would think that there needs to be, like, an ordered version where you need to have it, like, nod in the red or something. But that seemed way too simple. Let's see if this elevator works now. It does not. That is very interesting. Why does it not work? Hmm. I don't suppose we have power to these things, do we? Oh, you know what? Oh, hang on a second. Hang on. I might know what that diagram means. So we've got 3 levels here. I wonder if it's based on height, where if the steam is being let off at the lowest level, it'll activate one thing. And then the next level, it'll activate the next thing. And then the next level, it'll activate the next thing. I wonder. But that means that the steam is activating something. And I don't know what that something is exactly. Well, let's try closing off this water. Let's see what happens when we do this. I still don't understand why this is a thing we can do. Hey, Shamir, how's it going? Okay, that's still not doing anything, though. That's odd. It's very odd. There must be an explanation. The only thing I can think of is that this should not be in the red. Do we want it to sit on that line, like this needle on that line? Or something? Is that what we're wanting? Oh, right. Okay, I wonder. Okay, let's capture this pressure. So we need enough pressure to be able to go up. Which is in this area, I suppose. Or not. Okay. So let's try moving to the top again. Because those ones really fine-tuned things. Like, it only moved one notch per knob. So I'm assuming... that it could be with where this red line is sitting. I wonder if we're supposed to let off 3 of these. Let's go down 1. And then we want to let off 2 of these. Because I do think that's less than the bottom ones. 2. I think it's 2 of those. I hope I'm not wrong. And then we open up 3 of these. Possibly. It's looking pretty close to that red line there. I think that's where it's supposed to be. Like, that would make sense, right? I'm positive that makes sense. But I just want to get this elevator or a door or something working. We still got nothing going to that. Nothing we can do with that, which is really annoying. Don't suppose we'll be able to open this door. I'm so confused. I wish I knew how to do this. Am I like 1 notch off? Is that the thing? Because I'm still not directly on that red line. That's the only thing my brain can connect to what's happening, really. So then in a scenario like that, I'll have to cap these off to get back up to the top. Unless that's where it's supposed to be. Because that's pretty in line too. But I don't think that that's the case. I'm so confused. Let's give that a try though. I just want a door or something to open. You know? It's like with the other world, it really felt like once the ball got rolling, literally and figuratively, everything kind of fell into place. Like I got all the information I needed to then complete. Like the hardest part is just to get the information to know what this puzzle is based on. And as of yet, I haven't the foggiest idea. Still not working. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, guys. I really don't want to have to look up a guide, because that just spoils everything about it. What if I just drop all the pressure? I mean, that wouldn't make all that much sense, though, would it? Because we didn't have any much for pressure before either. Okay, let's see if that'll get this to that perfect line there, though. I would really like it if it did. Okay, for this one, though, we wanted both of these sealed. I'm pretty sure. If we're trying to get it to the red line. us off a bit, though.